right. Well, good morning. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Tell me your name again. I saw your name on the intake report, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Melissa.
Melissa.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay.
It's a little different than Melissa. It's like just one S.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate you coming here today. And the way I like to start is I want you to tell me a little bit about yourself. You know, what do you do? What do you like? Just help me get to know you. So go ahead and tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a graduate student and I'm a wife and don't have any children, but my husband has children. They don't live with us though. And I'm in graduate school and I don't work, but I have a lot of, I just feel like things are out of control, I mean, by that, I think I'm doing okay as far as schoolwork goes, but the house is a wreck, my dog is getting ignored, and she's a pitch, she needs exercise, and my husband, but part of it too is my husband is just, he's, supportive, but he's just also not very verbal, and so I think things are just, I'm feeling stressed out. I get mad at the school, but at adults, and sometimes with the people that are teaching the course, I don't feel like they treat us very well.
Okay.
So anyway, I've got a lot of things going on.
Okay. So from what I'm hearing, you are a mother?
No, stepmother.
Stepmother.
Uh-huh.
You're a wife.
Right.
You're a student.
Yes.
And on top of that, you're in a summer class where you're under some pressure there. And from what I'm hearing, correct me if I'm not right on, you're with an instructor who might not be as supportive as you would like.
Well, it seems like they're all not as supportive. It's not that they're not supportive, it's just that they don't, this is not the first one. I know it's me because I think I have the problem. They just don't communicate very clearly, I don't think. But, I've got, I just don't like that. So it's really, all of the instructors I've had, usually I don't feel like communicate very clearly. But I don't know, it's probably worse this semester, it seems like.
Okay. So this semester appears to be a little more difficult than previous semesters. So what you're saying is, in the past you've had some smoother semesters, but this particular semester might be a little more rocky.
Yeah,
Am I hearing you
that's
correctly?
correct. That's right. That's right. Rocky is a way to look at it. And just rushed and not clear. It's not very clear.
Okay. All right. Well, do me a favor. I like to get my clients to relax, and then as we get into the session, I want you to be as calm and relaxed as possible. That way, it allows me to understand your perspective a lot more so. So take a moment, close your eyes, and I want you to just count to 10 in your head. When you're done, I want you to raise your right hand.
Okay.
In your head, just count to 10. Take deep breaths for me. All right, excellent. Keep your eyes closed. Put your hand down for me. And you did note several things that you are concerned about. You're under stress, you're a stepmother, you're a wife, you have a pet that you need to take care of, you're going to school. If you had a magic wand, what would be that one thing you would fix or change or make better in your life? Take a moment to think about it. Breathe, count to 10 in your mind, and then tell me which one would it be.
One thing that would fix everything in my life, or one thing that would be where I would be someplace different? I don't understand the question.
Think of one thing you would like to change. If you had a magic wand, would it be having more time? Would it be being in a different class with a different professor? Think of one thing. What's the most important thing for you to change with that magic wand? That's the question I want you to tell me.
I'd like to be in a different place. I'd like to move. I'd like to be in Colorado.
Okay. Being in Colorado means what to you?
Oh, it was cool for number one, and it wasn't humid, and the mountains were beautiful.
Okay. So being in Colorado allows you to be more outside
Yes, not be locked in to doors. I'm locked in here at home. Or it feels like I am by the heat. Can I open my eyes?
Yes, you can.
Okay. It's like this tech, you know, it's like I made a mistake getting married and come here. I swore I'd never come back to Texas, and here I am, you know. I don't know what else to do except go to school, so I'm back at school too, you know. And can't get outside, you know,
Right.
can't get outside, can't get any exercise, can't stay out for any length of time. It's miserable.
So from what I'm hearing, you enjoy the outdoors, and when you lived in Colorado, you were able to do that a lot more so than what
Yeah.
you are
Oh, yeah.
doing now.
Yeah. And even if you just got in your car and drove somewhere and then got out and did something, or even if you drove into, you know, Fort Collins or Boulder, you could always just, the drive was always just rejuvenating.
Right. But right now, because of school and with the stressors that you're going through, such as being step being white and head on, coupled with the fact that you're living in a place that the weather is not accommodating to what you're used to, that adds to your stress. If I'm hearing you right.
Yeah, and yeah, that might make me feel a little happier, I guess, too. And stress, I'm not sure if it's stress that's causing me just to be, feel discombobulated, for lack of a better term, or, yeah, stress, I guess there's just so much, but it's kind of like I don't even know if I want to be doing all this anyway. And so I'm having trouble focusing, I guess, maybe what I want to, it's like whenever all the stress gets real intense and you're in school, it's like, why am I doing this? Is this what I want to do anyway? Am I going to get out there and have this degree and then I want to do this kind of work?
Right.
So is it going to pay off? You know, and here I am in the middle of it, and I don't know.
So you have a lot of questions about what you're doing, coupled with the fact that dealing with stressors at home and internally you're dealing with questions about career, school, if this career might be what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
About your
Mm-hmm.
Well, those are great points, and I want to explore those with you. What I want to do now is tell you a little bit about how the counseling sessions work, and talk a little bit about some of the ethics and some of the legality that goes with being within a counseling session. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay. My philosophy to counseling is that I take more of a cognitive behavioral approach to it, which means that I believe a lot of the opportunities we have through counseling starts within how you think. What you think, in my perspective or my philosophy, will influence how you behave. So that's my approach to helping with resolving any type of issue or challenge we might want to tackle together. If you're okay with that philosophy, then, or if you have any questions about the philosophy, now would be the time to ask.
Well, when you say cognitive behavioral, is that just, I've heard people say just, you can change your feelings by the way you think, and that doesn't seem realistic to me.
Well, think of it like this, right? If you have a person who was reared in an environment where the only thing they saw in life was death and mayhem, their perspective on someone going to school will be quite different than someone who grew up in, let's say, a highly established or affluent area where they saw going to school equated to prosperity. So that in itself summarizes my philosophy, meaning that how you think, how you perceive is influenced by what you think, what you put in your mind. Thus, your behaviors will be affected by what you think, will equate to what you do. But it all starts with what you perceive, how you were reared, that type of cognitive perspective or cognitive schema that you're